Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Cup English. It's so good to have you here today. I'm Liam, and I hope you are having a nice day. If not, don't worry, we're here to make it a little better.
Hello, friends. I'm Chloe. Thank you for listening to us again. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and follow us every day. We upload new episodes to help you practice English in a simple and fun way.
That's right. And today, we're talking about a topic that many people feel every single day. It's something I feel, and I'm sure you feel it too.
Yes, me too. Today's topic is dealing with stress. Stress is a big part of life, but we can learn to handle it step by step.
So, Chloe, how are you feeling today? Are you stressed or are you relaxed?
I think I'm a little stressed today. I had a lot of work this morning and I didn't sleep very well last night. So, yeah, I feel a bit tired.
I understand. I also had a busy week. And stress is something everyone has. Work, school, family, money, traffic. So many things can make us stressed.
Exactly. Even small things can cause stress. For example, too many messages, deadlines, or noise. Sometimes I feel stressed just because I have too many things in my mind.
I know that feeling. When my mind is full, it's hard to relax. And when I'm stressed, I can't focus. I forget things easily too.
Same here. Stress makes my head heavy. And when I'm stressed, even simple tasks feel difficult.
Right. But that's why today we want to talk about it. How stress starts, what it feels like, and how we can deal with it in simple ways.
Yes, we will share our own experiences, small tips, and some fun stories too. Just simple English, simple ideas, and a friendly conversation.
So grab your coffee, tea, or water, and let's talk about stress in a very easy way. So, Chloe, let's talk about where stress comes from. For me, one big reason is work. When I have too many tasks and not enough time, I feel stressed very fast.
Oh, yes, work is a big one. For me, it's also work. But sometimes it's life things too, like cleaning, cooking, or organizing my room. When everything happens at the same time, I feel overwhelmed.
I get that. And for many people, school is a big source of stress. Homework, exams, presentations, so many things.
Right. Even waking up early can be stressful sometimes. When I don't sleep enough, the whole day feels harder.
Yes, and don't forget traffic. When there are too many cars and everyone is honking, it makes my head hurt.
Same here. Traffic makes me crazy sometimes. When I'm late and cars move very slowly, I can feel my body getting tense.
Right, and money problems can also create stress. I think many people know that feeling when bills come or when something suddenly breaks and you need to pay for it.
Exactly. And sometimes stress comes from people, too. Maybe someone is angry at us or someone speaks in a rude way. Even small things like that can make us feel bad.
Yeah, stress can come from everywhere. Big things, small things, inside our minds or outside in the world.
You're right. For example, last week I felt stressed for no big reason. I just had a long to do list. When I saw so many tasks, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
That happens to me too. Sometimes stress doesn't need a big problem, just too many small things together.
Exactly. Like when you have dishes to wash, emails to write, clothes to fold, and someone calls you at the same time. It feels like everything is happening all at once.
Yes, it's like your brain says, stop, too much.
Yes, and that's when stress starts.
So now that we talked about where stress comes from, let's talk about how we know we're stressed. Chloe, what are your signs?
The first sign for me is feeling tired. Even if I sleep, I still feel tired. My body feels heavy.
Yes, I know that feeling. For me, when I'm stressed, I can't focus. I try to work, but my mind keeps going somewhere else.
Oh, me too. And sometimes my heart beats a little faster. Not too fast, but I can feel it.
Another sign for me is I forget simple things, like where I put my keys or what I wanted to do. Stress makes my brain slow.
That happens to me every time when I have a busy day. Also, when I'm stressed, I sometimes get headaches. Just a small one, but enough to annoy me.
Right, and some people get stomach pain or they don't feel hungry. Stress can change the body in many ways.
Yes. And I also become more quiet when I'm stressed. I don't talk much, and I don't want to meet people.
Really, I'm the opposite. When I'm stressed, I talk a lot.
That's funny. But it makes sense. Stress affects everyone differently.
Exactly. Some people get angry easily, some get sad, some get silent, and some get more active.
Yes. For example, my friend becomes very serious when she's stressed. She doesn't smile, and she walks very fast like she's late for something.
I can imagine that. And I think it's good to know our own signs. When we understand them, we can stop and relax early.
Yes, like a small warning from our body. Hey, slow down. You need a break.
Exactly. And when we listen to our body, things get easier. So, Chloe, now let me share how I deal with stress. I'm not perfect, but I try my best. One thing that really helps me is taking a walk.
A walk? Like outside in the park?
Yes, exactly. Just a simple walk. When I feel stressed, I go outside and walk for 10 or 15 minutes. I don't run. I don't do hard exercise. I just walk and breathe.
That sounds nice. Fresh air always feels good.
Yes. And when I walk, I try to breathe slowly. I take a deep breath in and then out. It helps my body relax. Sometimes I listen to soft music too.
I love that. Walking is simple but powerful.
Another thing I do is drink warm tea. I don't know why, but warm tea makes me calm. My favorite is chamomile tea. It helps me slow down.
Oh, chamomile tea is great. I drink it when I can't sleep.
Same here. And, I also like to turn off my phone for a little while. When I'm stressed, too many messages or notifications make it worse. So I put my phone in another room.
Wow, that's strong. I don't think I can do that easily.
It's hard at first, but it really helps. When I don't look at my phone, my mind becomes quiet.
I can imagine that. Phones make us busy even when we're not working.
Yes, and sometimes I just sit and listen to the sound around me. Birds, wind, or even silence. It helps me feel connected and calm.
You sound like a very peaceful person, Liam.
Not always, but I try. Oh, and let me share a short story. Last month, I had a very stressful day at work. Too many meetings, too many emails. My head felt like it was going to explode.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was. So, after work, I didn't go home immediately. I walked to a small lake near my office. I sat on a bench, took a deep breath, and watched the water. After 10 minutes, I felt so much better, like my brain finally relaxed.
That's beautiful. Sometimes we just need a moment to stop and breathe.
Exactly. And that's my way of dealing with stress. Walking, breathing, quiet moments, and warm tea.
So, Liam, now it's my turn to share how I deal with stress. I think my ways are a little different from yours.
Oh, really? Tell us. I'm curious.
Well, the first thing I do is write in my journal. When I feel stressed, I take my notebook and write down everything in my head. Not beautiful sentences, not perfect grammar, just simple words.
That's interesting. Does it help?
Yes, a lot. When I write, I feel like the stress leaves my head and goes onto the paper. My mind feels lighter.
I like that. Maybe I should try it someday.
You should. And another thing I do is talk to a friend. Sometimes just a short conversation helps me feel better. Even if the friend doesn't give me a solution, just talking helps.
Yes, talking can be healing. I agree.
I also like to clean my room or tidy my desk. I know it sounds funny, but when I put things in order, my mind also becomes calm.
No, I get it. A clean space can make us feel more relaxed.
Exactly. And here's a small story. One time, I was very stressed because I had many things to do. My room was messy, my desk was full of papers, and I felt lost.
Oh no, that's the worst combination.
Yes. So I decided to clean for just 10 minutes. I put papers away, folded clothes, and opened the window. After that, I felt so much better, like I had more control.
That sounds really helpful.
Another thing I do is listen to podcasts. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I don't want to think. I just want to listen to a calm voice talking about life.
And I hope one of those podcasts is Daily Cup English.
Of course. I listen to our podcast too. Talking with you is relaxing, but listening after is also nice.
I'm happy to hear that. Oh, and sometimes I just need a short break. I stop everything, sit on my bed, close my eyes for 1 minute, and breathe slowly. Just 1 minute can make a difference.
Yes, that's very true. A small pause can change the whole day. So those are my ways: writing, talking, cleaning, listening, and taking small breaks.
Those are great ideas, Chloe. I think many listeners will find them helpful. So, Chloe, now that we shared our ways, I have a question. Which do you think is better for stress? Exercise or relaxing activities like journaling or listening to music?
I think both are good, but sometimes relaxing is better for me. If I exercise when I'm very tired or stressed, I feel even more tired.
I see. For me, I feel exercise is very powerful. Even a short walk or light stretching makes my stress smaller. It moves energy out of my body.
Yes, but relaxing activities calm the mind too. For example, writing in my journal helps me understand why I'm stressed. Exercise doesn't always do that.
That's true, but I think moving my body first helps my mind think clearly later. I feel lighter after a walk. Then I can do anything, even write or clean.
Haha, maybe we both need our ways combined. First a walk, then journaling, then tea, then music. That's perfect.
Yes, the perfect stress plan. But not everyone has time for all that. We need simple solutions too.
Right, and everyone is different. Some people like walking, some people like cleaning, some people like talking with friends. We have to find what works for us.
Exactly. And it's okay to try new things. Sometimes we discover a new way that works better than before.
Yes, and sometimes the easiest things help most, like breathing deeply, drinking water, or listening to a calm voice.
That's very true. Small steps can make a big difference.
So maybe the answer is there is no one best way. The best way is the one that works for you.
Yes, I agree. Find your own way, try simple things, and listen to your body and mind.
Perfect. And it's fun to try together too. Maybe we can make a stress-reducing routine with small steps every day.
I like that idea. Step by step, minute by minute, stress becomes easier to handle.
So now let's talk about some small tips to reduce stress. Nothing difficult, just simple things we can do every day.
Yes, I think small steps are better than big plans. For example, the first tip is take deep breaths. Just breathe in slowly and out slowly. Do it 3 or 4 times. It helps your body relax.
Exactly. And another simple thing is drink water. Sometimes stress makes us forget to drink. Water helps our body feel better.
Also, talk to someone. It can be a friend, a family member, or anyone you trust. Talking helps your mind feel lighter.
Yes, and sleep well. I know it's not always easy, but when we sleep enough, stress is smaller. Our body and mind recover during sleep.
Another tip is go for a short walk. Even 5 minutes outside makes a difference. Fresh air and a little movement help stress disappear.
We can also reduce phone or screen time. Too many notifications, emails, or messages can increase stress. Just small breaks help a lot.
And don't forget small breaks during work or study. Stop, stretch, breathe, and relax for a minute. Then continue. Your brain will be happy.
Yes, these are very simple things, but they really work. No need to do everything at once. One tip today, another tip tomorrow, step by step.
Exactly. And the most important thing is to listen to your body. If you feel tired, stop. If you feel tense, breathe. Simple care helps a lot.
And also, smile. Smiling releases happy feelings even if we are stressed.
That's true. Smiling is free, easy, and very powerful. Now, Chloe, let's talk about some things we should not do when we are stressed. Sometimes we do the wrong things without thinking.
Yes, Liam. For example, one thing I try to avoid is getting angry quickly. When we shout or fight because of stress, it makes everything worse.
Exactly. I also avoid working too much when I'm stressed. Sometimes I think if I work more, I will feel better. But actually, it makes me more tired and more stressed.
Yes, very true. Another thing to avoid is eating too much fast food or sweets. I know many people do this, including me sometimes, but it doesn't help long term.
I have done that too. Eating cookies or chips feels good for a few minutes, then regret comes.
Yes, and we should also avoid staying up too late when stressed. Sleeping less makes stress stronger. Our body needs rest to recover.
Another thing to avoid is ignoring your feelings. Some people just say, I don't want to think about it. But hiding stress for a long time can make it worse later.
Exactly. Talking, writing, or relaxing is much better than ignoring.
Yes, and sometimes we avoid blaming others. Stress can make us shout or get angry at friends or family, but it's not their fault and it can make relationships worse.
Right. So, in short, when we are stressed, don't get angry, don't overwork, don't eat too much junk food, don't stay up late, don't ignore feelings, and don't blame others.
Yes, that's a good list. Simple, easy to remember, and it helps a lot.
Yes, if we avoid these things and try small good habits, stress becomes easier to handle. Okay, Liam, let's share some funny stress stories. I think this part is fun because sometimes stress makes life a little silly.
Yes, I agree. Chloe, do you have a story?
Yes. One day I was very stressed because of work. I was tired, hungry, and my head hurt. So I went to the kitchen and I ate an entire tub of ice cream by myself.
Oh no, that's a lot. Did you feel better after that?
Yes, for 5 minutes. Then I felt tired and a little guilty, but it was funny. Stress can make us do silly things sometimes.
I know exactly what you mean. One time I was stressed at home. I just sat in front of the TV and watched 5 hours straight without moving. I forgot to eat, drink, or do anything.
Oh my God, that's a long time.
Yes, and after that, I felt like my brain was melting, but at the same time, it was relaxing. Sometimes silly things help us feel better for a little moment.
Yes, and the lesson is stress can make us act a little crazy, but it's okay. Just laugh, take care of yourself, and learn from it.
Exactly. We all have funny stress moments. Ice cream, TV, or even walking around in circles in the house. It's normal.
Yes, it's normal. And after laughing about it, stress feels smaller.
That's true. Humor helps a lot. Smiling, laughing, and sharing funny stories make life lighter.
Yes, Liam. So everyone remember, it's okay to feel stressed and do small silly things.
but always try simple ways to feel better afterward.
So, Chloe, now it's time to summarize what we talked about today.
Yes, today we shared a lot about stress. We talked about where stress comes from, like work, school, traffic, or even small daily things.
We also talked about signs of stress, like feeling tired, not focusing, headaches, or even getting angry quickly.
And we shared our ways to deal with stress. For me, it's writing, talking to friends, cleaning, listening to calm voices, and taking small breaks.
And for me, it's walking, breathing, drinking warm tea, turning off my phone, and enjoying quiet moments.
We also shared some simple tips: deep breathing, drinking water, talking, walking, reducing screen time, and small breaks.
And we talked about things not to do. Don't get angry, don't overwork, don't eat too much junk food, don't stay up late, don't ignore feelings, and don't blame others.
Yes, and we laughed about funny stress stories. Ice cream, watching TV for hours, it happens.
Yes, it happens. So the big idea is stress is normal, everyone has it, and it's okay. But we can listen to our body, try simple ways, and take care of ourselves.
Exactly. Stress is part of life, but we can make it smaller and easier with small habits, patience, and a little humor.
Yes, and we hope our listeners find some tips that work for them too.
Before we finish, Liam, I want to give some gentle advice to our listeners.
Yes, Chloe. The first advice is take care of yourself. Don't push too hard. Stress is normal, but your health is more important.
Exactly. And find the ways that work for you. Maybe walking, journaling, talking, cleaning, or listening to music. Try and see what makes you feel better.
Also, remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Sometimes we overreact, eat too much, or watch too much TV. That's part of being human.
Yes. Don't feel guilty. Just take a deep breath, relax, and try again, step by step.
And don't forget to laugh. Humor is powerful. Small laughs can make stress feel smaller.
Yes. And remember, we're not alone. Everyone experiences stress. Sharing with friends, family, or even listening to a podcast can help.
Exactly. So, friends, take a moment for yourself today. Breathe, smile, and find your calm.
Yes. And always remember, small habits, patience, and kindness to yourself make a big difference.
Okay, Chloe, I think that's a good way to finish our talk today.
Yes, Liam. Friends, thank you so much for listening to us today. We hope you enjoyed our conversation about dealing with stress.
Yes, and don't forget, if you liked this episode, please subscribe to Daily Cup English. We upload new episodes every day to help you practice English in a simple and fun way.
And follow us on social media if you want. Share your ideas, your tips, or even your funny stress stories. We love to hear from you.
Exactly. And remember, stress is normal. Everyone feels it. But small habits, deep breaths, walks, talks, laughter, and kindness to yourself can make it easier.
Yes. And don't forget to smile. Even a small smile can make a difference.
That's right. So, friends, take care of yourself, enjoy small moments, and don't let stress control your day.
Thank you again for listening. We hope you have a calm and happy day.
Yes, and we will see you tomorrow in another episode. Remember, one step, one breath, one smile at a time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take care.